What is up, everybody? Ninja Nick here with Tactical Gaming, bringing you guys a video basically talking crap about YouTube and how hypocritical they are. They'll let Hasan, who literally has clips of himself and what everyone else has shown of him being a terrorist supporter, a grifter, a liar, like all this stuff, right? And as soon as someone goes on here, and he literally he calls people names. He either calls them boars or pigs or cattle or cow. You know what I mean? He calls people names. But because, someone like Tectone, who's white, which then goes, oh, so YouTube's racist. Go figure. Not surprising. Considering someone like Hasan can sit there, say whatever he wants, spread lies and all this other kind of stuff on YouTube. But when someone calls someone fat or makes a joke about them being gay or something else like that, guess what? They will get canceled. They'll let other people copyright strike their stuff without actually doing any kind of reviews or anything. But because, oh, hey, you're white and bald, you must be racist. When it's like, oh, you're just speaking facts and truth. But, yeah. So YouTube is terminating his channel. He's going to be going to Rumble, which eventually YouTube, if you're not smart, you're going to lose a lot of people to Rumble and Kick. You're not the only freaking thing out there, and if you literally think that you're going to keep like the top freaking dog as like uploads and all that for stuff, eventually every single YouTuber will just go over to Rumble. It's not going to be good for you. You start being fair and impartial, because we better start seeing Hasan getting copyright strikes or Hasan getting struck down because of inappropriate things such as, oh, his Chinese death drones, literally telling his viewers, if someone can't sit there and say, hey, this is a cool gun, you should check it out, like the reviews on this are bullshit or whatever, if you can't sit there and tell people to buy guns because you're in America and it's an American right, then why is Hasan allowed to sit there and tell people it's so easy to buy explosives and death drones from fucking China? That is so significantly worse. But you know what? Let's get into this.
What's going on, guys? I haven't seen y'all in a week, and to give you guys a TLDR of what this video is about to be about, I'm going to tell you guys why YouTube is currently underneath the process of terminating my channel, as well as
If they were smart, they won't.
Streaming exclusively live on Rumble, which the link is underneath in the description. I would appreciate all you guys giving me a follow. YouTube videos will still be on YouTube. However, I am not streaming on any other platform besides Rumble from here into the very far future.
Oh, yeah.
So, let me tell you where I've been and why you guys haven't seen a post from me in now 7 fucking days.
Because he called Hasan gay.
So, I am a content creator where the thing that I pride the most in myself is being able...
Just like with Twitch, like, they literally banned him on Twitch because he called Frogan fat. Or no, like, well, a lot of different things. But he literally got suspended for a couple days or a couple weeks or whatever it was for calling Frogan fat. Even though, like, literally all that woman does is shove food in her face.
To be as transparent as possible when allowed, unless a legality comes into play where I get to tell my chat everything that I'm thinking, everything that I want to say, and the exact way that I want to say it.
We live in America, free speech, YouTube. If you're going to operate here, you got to follow our rules and laws.
Creators who are currently abusing the copyright strike channel feature on YouTube. Number 1, Hasan Piker. Number 2,
yep.
And I shit you not, this just happened today, Baby No Money.
Yeah, I saw this on X. Ridiculous.
And Hasan copyright struck my channel as well as Ariana Grande. Yes, so we currently have a couple warnings on
Ariana Grande.
As well as a strike. And the reason why for this one will blow your mind. Out of everything that I say on this channel, and I get it, sometimes I say some crazy things. I don't really think I say anything too diabolical, but all I said was due to, and I'm going to have my, I'm going to have to censor a lot of things that I say going forward, hence why I'm very glad I'll be streaming on Rumble very soon, because what's going to happen is I'm going to stream completely uncensored on Rumble, because I've never heard of a single person ever be banned on that platform.
Which is kind of funny, huh?
And then I'm going to have to sanitize it a bit on YouTube, unfortunately, just to make sure my channel has a much higher chance of not getting deleted while these copyright strike claims come off. So what I said was is that
they should get rid of the copyright strike claims.
little sexual rage for Asmongold, and he often fantasizes about Asmongold and him sharing a lovely night together.
Ironically, literally, I just did a video on this. Hasan called a 50-year-old trans black person hot. So, I mean, gay. Like, so literally, you're banning and or punishing Tectone for no reason, YouTube.
I'll kind of just let you guys fall to pieces, but that's in essence what I said. And I'm not gonna lie, I am a shit talker. I absolutely am, because that's the world where I was born into.
Yeah, sadly, the world that me and you were born into, it's just full of sensitive ass babies. They'll sit there and insult you. They'll call you names. They'll wish death threats on you. But as soon as you say something true about them or make fun of them, boom, you get canceled.
Where people talk shit, people say some crazy fucking things. Now, obviously, we don't make up any crazy ass shit where they're like, oh, this guy's a cannibal. Oh,
Right?
this guy's a rapist. Oh, this guy's a fucking pedophile. Obviously, we don't go to any extent that much, but back in my day, we used to say things like, I'm gonna fuck your mom in the ass, or
Yep.
I fucked your mom, in whatever orifice you want to imagine. But the world has become far too soft for people like me to not be heavily censored into it. We currently live in a world where feelings outweigh the law, where feelings are taken into account more than proven evidence. And if you cry and you say that your feelings hurt, you will win in every...
Funny thing is, hey liberals, where are you about free speech and everything? Like, how are you guys okay with, someone being canceled and everything, but yet someone else could sit there and say whatever they want? I thought free speech was free speech, right?
situation you are ever a part of, especially if you're a woman, side note. And it's just become very difficult for me to do what I want to do the way I want to do it, which blows. I've been doing this content creating thing for almost 8 years now, which is crazy to say. Yeah, when I started my channel,
Mine's been like 10 plus years.
I was a prime young age of 24, and now I'm 32, feeling the best I've ever felt, looking the best I've ever looked in my entire life, lifting the most I've ever lifted in my entire life. Speaking of which, I'm pretty sure I can bench 315 now. I'm going to make an update video on that soon.
Oh, yeah.
But unfortunately, to all you guys who are long-standing fans of my streams on YouTube and my streams on Twitch, I don't think I'm ever going to go back to those.
Yeah, because they're extremely censored, which they shouldn't be. If you're going to operate in America, you should follow American laws and rules.
This out. You can write out a censored version if you want, or people can fill in the gaps if you want. I got banned.
Hey, U.S. government, start sanctioning YouTube or fining YouTube because they're clearly not following free speech laws here in the United States.
For 2 weeks for calling Denims a whore when she actively prostitutes herself live on OnlyFans.
Facts.
I got banned for another 2 weeks for calling Froden fat when I believe she's 5'2" and above 300 pounds.
That's obese.
I got banned for saying Hasan is gay when he frequently talks about Asmongold every other word.
Hey, Techie, I don't know if you know this, but Hasan also just called a black trans 53-year-old hot. So, I mean, that's kind of gay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but the thing is, you can't get mad when someone calls you gay when you do gay shit.
Of his shrink. He stubs his toe, he blames it on Asmongold. And it's just getting very exhausting. Because these are the same people where Hasan calls Asmongold a pedophile. He calls Nuxtaku a pedophile.
Yeah, and he doesn't get banned.
He says that Asmongold is responsible for his own mother's death. He celebrates terrorism. He says American soldiers deserve PTSD and 9/11 needed to happen to America. Didn't get banned for any of these things. Same thing with Denims. She goes around calling everybody random criminal accusations, left, right, center. Frogan, same deal. Criminal accusations, left, right, center. Says America deserves 9/11. And I don't know when all of these social media platforms became so anti-American, so anti-free speech, but it makes me fucking.
The other reason why the United States government should start sanctioning them or, shutting them down if they're going to shut down certain voices, but let others who have anti American sentiments on there. Because it's clear that if you're pro America, they will censor your voice until you quit and then you go somewhere else.
Sick. And I hate how I have to take these countermeasures where I don't get to stream in places like YouTube and Twitch anymore, a place where my home, or a place where my viewers know as Tectones home, wherever they get to go here. They know that I'll always be live every day at 9 a.m. CST to 1 p.m. CST, which I still will be on rumble.com/Tectone once again, which will be linked in the pinned comment and the description, which I encourage you guys to go follow. But it's just exhausting. Because obviously I would like to multi-stream, but because I'm going on to a completely new platform and I'm starting from ground zero, I shit you not, guys, I'm starting from the beginning. 0 viewers. I have 0 followers, 0 viewers on this platform. I'm going to be rebuilding everything from the ground up because I actually believe
It'll be hard for you, but everyone's going to go over there and follow you anyways.
Safe on and not get banned for some bullshit.
Someone like me couldn't do that. I would have to start all over.
Longevity of my channels, but that's just what happens when you are a guy who tells it how it is.
Yep.
And that's what sucks. That's what happens when you don't pander to people's feelings.
Uh-huh.
When you don't lie to people because you need to tell them a certain lie. That's what happens when you speak up saying, hey, I don't believe that we should be experimenting transgenderism on children.
Yep.
That has got me in shit. Which is crazy. It's nuts. Or, hey, just because you're fat doesn't mean that you're beautiful. Shaming the body positivity movement because,
I'll make sure I tag the United States government in this video.
They need to lose weight or else they're going to fucking die. Unfortunately, we live in a reality, we live in a world where feelings and emotions outweigh documented evidence and proof. And it's pathetic. And people like me get punished for that shit.
Elon should buy YouTube.
But I have never been more motivated. I have never been more focused on making it as a content creator and operating the best that I can to not get banned again. I'm gonna get banned again.
Keep being honest, man. Just do it.
Everybody's such a fucking pussy these
I
days.
agree, buddy.
You know what they do to guys like me? They try to label me as a fucking psychopath. They try to label me as a criminal.
Or a racist or some shit.
But you gotta understand, if enough people are trying to get you to stop listening to someone, well, that means they probably have something that these people don't want you to hear. And that's why I pride myself in telling the truth at every time, even when it gets me in shit. I could rant, but realistically, we're gonna make it. We always do. Life throws challenges at me every single day, just like it does for you guys. And I'm not gonna sit here and be a victim. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna get the fuck up. I'm gonna dust off my knees, dust off my shirt, and I'm gonna get back to it. No excuses. I'm not gonna live my life at being a fucking victim. We're gonna fucking do something about it.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Help me do that thing. Follow me on Rumble. I'll be live every day from 9 a.m. CST to 1 p.m. CST, maybe even longer. Anime reactions are coming back. Video game streams are coming back.
Oh yeah.
We have no censorship issues on Rumble. Fully uncensored content. I'm gonna be naked. We're gonna do some crazy shit on Rumble, and I hope you'll join me for that. Still gonna post on YouTube every day. Just gonna really censor it, just to make sure that my channel doesn't get fully terminated, because that's currently the direction of where it's going.
I'd say fuck YouTube, man, if like they want to do that. Solely stick with Rumble
to make sure the
until all your viewers go over there.
We got people watching us right now, so hope you'll come to Rumble.
Kitty.
My streams, and I'll see you there. Bye bye, guys.
Oh yeah, go check out Tectone and YouTube. You're a bunch of hypocritical little bitches. Quite literally. Apparently, YouTube is anti-American also. So I think the United States government should do a little deep dive into what YouTube allows and why YouTube only sits there and censors certain groups of people, but allows Hasan Piker to sit there and, tell people, oh, it's so easy to buy Chinese death drones and explosive triggers and all this other kind of stuff. Like literally, clips of him saying that shit. So it's like, YouTube, you are going to be in some hot water now, buddies. So go check out his Rumble, all that kind of stuff. This is gonna be interesting.